I was knocked down, heard the countdown through the haze in the face of defeat, yeah.
Hey designers, how's it going? Good morning. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. I am brewing myself some coffee. A few days ago I was talking to one of my hourly consultation clients and she wanted me to design her beach house, which is really exciting because in this situation where we're locked down, we kind of need an escape. So what I'm going to do with you in these videos, it's going to be a series of videos. I'll tell you step by step exactly what happened. First of all, let me tell you where I got my client from. So it was a word of mouth client. I worked for two of her family members, apparently liked me enough to hire me again, which was really nice. It's really nice because their entire family is so kind, they're so polite. These are the clients that I actually enjoy working with, people who have like a really warm heart. So she sent me the plan and it's what is it called? Like a conceptual plan, so I kind of need to redraw it and I'll teach you that on my computer. First of all, I sent her a quotation. A quotation is the document where you send the price and the services that you're gonna provide, and once the client approves that quotation, you send an invoice of the amount of the percentage that you're going to initially take, and it depends how much you take. There's a lot of modules out there on how you can do the invoice. So after she paid up the invoice, I'll have to first of all send her a receipt and a thank you note, and then I have to proceed with a schedule. In the description down below I have a template for the quotation, invoice and receipt, so you can buy it if you would like from my website. So this is a smaller project. It's not a huge house, which is really good. Very spacious but also cozy. After I do that, I will need to sort out a mood board because she has 4 areas in the house, and I'll show you on the screen right now. So the first area is actually the downstairs living room with a dining area, and then we'll tackle the top floor. We'll tackle 2 areas. So the first area is a reading nook, the second area is her master bedroom. And what happened yesterday is that I gave her a call. I asked her a couple questions. After she answered me those questions, I understand the project more and I know exactly what to do. So I'll go step by step with you and I'll show you the struggles as I'll go. I want to be 100% real about this. So yeah, first of all, create the schedule for the week because today is actually Sunday, and on Sunday I open up Google Calendar and I lay out my weeks. But what you need to know as well is that one of the challenges I'm facing alongside with taking this project is that I have another project. A client of mine that I have been working with for a couple years now, they decided to move up their timeline, and that's why I need to be working on both, which is fine, but I need to divide my time to accommodate both. I'm gonna stop taking the hourly consultations just because I really don't have time for them. Planning is 80% of anything. So yeah, I've been rambling for 7 minutes. I don't know how anyone watches my YouTube channel, to be honest. You guys are weird. Watching this pet while I'm fasting in Ramadan is complete torture. So what I like to do is I like to write down the deadline and then write down the week of the deadline, like how many. It's supposed to take 2 weeks, 2 weeks and 3 days. What I want to do is just organize my time on this project so I don't have to mess up with the time, because time is the essence of everything and it's a time sensitive project. Now that I finished this guy, what I'm going to do is translate it onto my Google Calendar, and I'm going to organize it with my other project as well as cooking and cleaning, because I am also I'm also married and I have other responsibilities, of course. A little bit, but then get to work. Oh, Billie Eilish, I need you. I'm a girl who hates planning. I hate scheduling, but Google Calendar made it so much fun. So if you hate planning too, try it out. It's amazing. All right, so this week is already planned, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm gonna send the receipt to my client, and then I'm going to go ahead and start with today's task to do the mood boards after I make myself something to eat. The best type of clients you'll get, the clients that are educated. I know it sounds weird, but she made a Pinterest board and it's ready, and it's all about the Hampton style. It's a coastal nautical style. It's a bit elevated, it has a little bit of a sophistication, so I suggested that we merge it with contemporary style in case by some kind of miracle you found me on YouTube and this is the first video that you see of me. I am actually the author of this book, The Interior Design Styles. It has 24 styles. Links below. I'll plug it every now and then, you guys, because I'm very proud of it. It's a derivative style of nautical style, but in a more subtle and minimalistic way. It's basically fresh looking, it's beachy, so it's perfect because it's her beach house and she wants something that's cohesive with the outside, which is, I love that. You could do the contrast too, and that's why we're going to get some contemporary glam into this whole style. Basically, it's all about the materials like loose linens, natural materials like jute, seagrass and straw. I cannot wait. I absolutely cannot wait to implement it. I love coastal style. I've always loved coastal style and I kind of need this project right now since we're stuck at home. I need it so I can free my mind. My client's bored. I freaking love her. Okay, so I am creating the mood board right now and this is how it looks so far. I'm really legit scared that it's not going to be what the client wanted, and I will of course consult her by the end of the day on how it looks. I'm just worried. Also, I'm trying to kind of infuse the contemporary style with the coastal style, so that's the case right now. That's the update. Here I'm showing you how I'm making the mood board, and I have a couple videos on how to make a mood board, so I'll link you down below. Okay, we're officially over for tonight. I'll send it to my client and I have done the drafting too. So our goals are accomplished today, which is amazing. By the way, how beautiful is this? It's gorgeous. I am late. I woke up late. My husband is next to me. He's working from home today, which is awesome. That's my breakfast. He already finished his. We're saying goodbye to Ramadan. I will update you today. I'm supposed to start space planning. I already have a video about that, so if you want it, I'll just link it in the card right here. Normally, this is the part of the project where I go to the site and I measure everything up, or I take somebody to measure with me, and then I draft the whole layout if I don't have it given by the client already. However, due to the lockdown, I couldn't do that. So obviously I had to do what I had to do. My client sent me the conceptual plan, as I said before. So what I did is I drew a line that has the exact width, because the width and the depth of the room is already indicated on the plan. And what I did is I also drew another line inside of the room in the width or depth, whatever you choose, and then I selected both the picture and the line, and then I hit a line on the keyboard, and when you hit a line you can line the points to each other and then go ahead and scale it. So when you scale it, it's more or less the correct size. After you do that, you can simply trace over the room, and then you have it. Probably would be better if we went to the site and actually measured. A disclaimer that I should have given about this project already, but I didn't. We're not starting from point zero. We have everything built for us. It's just a matter of getting the right layout, coordinating furniture pieces and furnishings, which takes a long time. Trust me, I just finished the project and I know how much time it took from me, and it takes time for you to get also what your client wants. So anyway, let's move on to the next part. So let me explain the mood board to you, because I didn't really talk about it. I just showed you how it looks like. This is for the living room and this is for the dining area, and as you can see we have the chevron herringbone pattern that is actually like kind of distressed so it has the coastal element. And we have a contemporary twist, which is really important. So she didn't really ask for coastal style, she asked for Hampton style, which Hamptons is a very elevated style from coastal. So she wanted relaxed, but she also wanted a little bit more minimalistic. And she wanted touches of metal, which is perfect. I think it's a really good combination. And this is for the bedroom, actually, as you can see. I wanted to bring more earthy tones, and for the reading nook as well, like the top floor is more earthy and less navy blue, let's say. I don't know if that makes sense. And after I sent it to her, she actually approved, which means that we can continue. I did talk about zoning in multiple videos, but the main video that I talked about in the second video of the concepts in interior design. So you can find more details about that, or you can go to the other video, which is the criteria matrix and bubble diagram. I also talked about it. Mainly the process here is to kind of get logical, so I know where the entrance is from. So once I kind of aligned where the entrance is from, put all the windows, and then I try to create a multifunctional space. For example, near the entrance I created kind of an area where you can have a drop-off area as you get in the door, so you can drop off your keys and your bags or whatever. And it's also the same area that will function as a dining buffet, because the space that we have is a little bit limited. And then I started aligning from the kitchen. There's a door from the kitchen, so it's the most logical thing to do here is to put the dining area right in front of the kitchen door. And then I put the living room area. And for the living room area, there were two walls, one next to a door, which is shorter, and the other one is longer. So logically speaking, your TV would go onto the shorter wall, while the longer wall contains the seating area, and so on and so forth. That's how you kind of logically think about the spaces. You kind of relate how they're connected next to each other, and what is the best fit for the area that you have. Honestly, after quick sketches, what I will do next is I'll use SketchUp to model the whole thing. Usually you start with AutoCAD, but I find SketchUp is faster, especially when I'm trying to brainstorm the best pieces of furniture. This is kind of tricky because there's a lot of things that goes on with the 3D modeling, because you don't want to disappoint the client. Sometimes it's hard to find the pieces of furniture, so this is why I like to start with a model immediately. Now, ideally speaking, when you have time, it's better to start with AutoCAD, so you kind of distribute things by the millimeter, you know. But if you remain in the correct dimension range in SketchUp, you also can generate a couple plans, you can generate elevations, and maybe I'll do a video in the future, I'm not sure, about SketchUp and more tips about SketchUp, because I've been using it a lot lately. If you want that video, leave a comment down below and I'll make it happen, hopefully. I know I haven't been posting a lot lately, but I am trying my best here, you guys. With everything that's going on, it's just, life is crazy. Hold on, PewDiePie. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out the option that I'd like the most, or that my clients likes, not what I like, obviously. So I'm really feeling this layout. However, I'm experimenting with other layouts too, just to make sure that she has more seatings. And while I'm doing that, these pieces of furniture are not random. What I'm doing actually is going to furniture from each store that I'd like to have, and I'm saving them to this Pinterest board. And with that, I'm reserving the spot for them. Also, a great practice is to keep an Excel sheet open, and with that Excel sheet you're going to write down every single piece that you use. Oh, that's a gorgeous chair. And with that, I have kind of a reference point on every single piece that I add to the design. I feel slow. I need to work on the other project, the 21st of April. So, yeah, let's do this. It's a really tricky process to try and find the same pieces that you find on, for example, Poetry Barn and then on the warehouse. So at least what you need to do is find the closest looking piece and add it and communicate that to the client. So say that I use this 3D model because I didn't find the exact same piece, but overall this is the piece that I think goes right in this space. As long as you communicate everything, then you are in the clear. Communication is key with clients. By the way, I was binge watching Gossip Girl while I'm doing the design. I just think that it's very inspiring to watch something else while you're working. I feel really inspired when I am watching something that's visually, I don't know, like I really love the interiors of like the iconic Prada Marfa artwork, for example. I find these little corners that I really like and they inspire me, and this is why when I'm watching something in the background I also don't feel the time passing, which makes me kind of soothe. Like I feel like I'm doing two things at once. I'm not skimping on my entertainment, but I'm also working hard. I totally lose my patience when it comes to rendering, so I rendered really quickly because I was excited to see how it looks like, and I did send it to my client right away. I'll show you what I sent. Do you think the client approved of this design? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about the design so far? I will make another video, a part 2, and I'll show you how the design developed. I'm not gonna tell you if it was approved or not, and I'll show you how I did the rest of the design as well. So if you want to stay tuned for that, then please subscribe, hit the bell, gently hit the like button, and hopefully that we'll see each other very, very soon. I'll edit the video as I'm working. I actually finished the project. It was a really pleasant experience. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry, it's a long video. All of my videos are long videos, but I hope that you got value out of it, which is the most important thing. I forgot what I say at the outro. Have a great time of the day wherever you are in the world. Goodbye!